Hello everyone, I'm John from Rusty Chains, and I don't have a script for this video. Whole bunch of gaming news just dropped, and I wanted to just immediately record my thoughts on it and throw it up for you guys. The big news is Halo Infinite was delayed, and you can probably see the delay announcement on your screen right now. I hope. Like I said, I'm not really going all in on this, I'm just kinda fumbling through it here. But Halo Infinite is delayed from 2020 to 2021. That's fucking brutal because Halo Infinite was the only big flagship title that the Xbox Series X had going into next generation. And Aaron Greenberg, who's the head of marketing, tweeted, that's me clicking to it, tweeted Xbox Series X launches this November. So it's the first public confirmation that's moved from holiday 2020 to November. They've got the month nailed down publicly. And they say it's going to launch with thousands of games spanning 4 generations. And that's great. But the problem is, 3 of those generations already happened. So there's not that many older games that are going to be enticing new people in there. And so without Halo Infinite, there's nothing huge in the Series X for their lineup. They're leaning very heavily on Game Pass, which is, from what I understand, a pretty solid service. But the big thing here is Sony, with the PlayStation 5, also fixing to launch around the same time. And they've got Miles Morales as a launch title, which is pretty solid. Because Spider-Man PS4 sold gangbusters, and this is going to be a spin-off. There's a reason to think it's going to be pretty similar level of quality as well. So this is... I don't really have a point. I guess I just want to throw this together real quick. Basically, I'm very interested to see how this launch goes for Xbox, because I do think it's going to be really, really rocky. You know, there's going to be... They don't have a big title, they're just relying on Game Pass to sustain themselves here. And there's plenty of great games on Game Pass, I'm sure it'll do well. But, you know, what else do they have? They just have higher resolution ports on their admittedly very good hardware, versus Sony, who has Miles Morales. Plus, they've got the PlayStation Advantages program, which is things like Avengers with Spider-Man, where he's exclusively playable in that. We have reason to believe that Sony is doing that with a lot of games in this generation. Sony's going to very aggressively get that exclusive content on lockdown. So I'm interested to see if Xbox has a response to that. Because Xbox definitely has moved away from, I think, is it Xbox versus PlayStation? Now Xbox is this web of interconnectivity, you know. You got Game Pass on your Xbox, you got it on PC. Most of those things go together now. And they're bringing Steam into the mix as well. So Xbox really is just this umbrella of gaming. And I think it's really good they have this established now. Because launching a console without a flagship would be catastrophic without Game Pass. And without this just Xbox family that they've got going on now. So that's just generally what I'm thinking here. We gotta be... Well, I'm interested to see how this goes. I know I'm stuttering and stumbling a lot. Like I said, this isn't scripted. I'm just kind of spitballing. So I'm very interested to see how this all goes. So, yeah. I think Sony is definitely going to win at launch. Because I say win, because although I don't believe it's necessary, everyone likes to refer to it as the console war. And if they're going to war, Sony's already won. Maybe once Infinite's out, but by then a whole bunch of Sony's other games, like Horizon New Dawn, I think it's called, or New Coast, East Coast, whatever the new Horizon game is, that's gonna be out. The new Ratchet and Clank's gonna be out. You know, I think Sony's got a very early lead and a very strong lead this console generation now. So I'm interested to see how Microsoft plays catch up, because I would not be too thrilled if I was there. Like I said, it would be way worse if they didn't have Game Pass. I think it would be kind of a disaster if they didn't, but they do. So I think they'll be alright, but I'm very interested to see how it goes. So thanks for listening to me rant and ramble about that incoherently for a few minutes, and we'll be covering Halo Infinite when it releases next year. Probably a couple PS5 games, maybe, when it launches, depending on how easy it is to stream from the thing. So we'll see. Till next time, don't forget to spread the happy and stay rusty. Thank you for listening.